good morning, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. We got a full day of eating today. It's about 6:30 right now and I'm gonna get my first meal in. Typically I'd throw my first meal a little bit earlier, but I just got back from like a 20-25 minute walk, just getting some morning light. We're about to go to the gym just after I hit this first meal. It's gonna be technically my pre-workout meal, and then we're gonna run through all the meals in sequence after that. We might do a little bit of a grocery haul as well. We're back in Las Vegas, so we're gonna be shooting a bunch of content while we're here. Figured it'd be a good way to start with a full day of eating, showing you guys some of my updated macros, some of the new nutrition that I've been implementing into my diet with the recent increase in carbohydrates to mass up and gain muscle. So without further ado, we're gonna jump to meal one and then we're gonna head to the gym. Okay. So this is technically the pre-workout meal, pretty simple. So we have 4 ounces of bison sirloin, which is a leaner cut. As I've re-implemented carbs, I've lowered the amount of fats that I'm taking in. I'm still getting adequate to support hormone health, all that different stuff. 95 grams of jasmine rice, just white rice. I found that this digestibility wise has worked really well for me. And just because we are training, it's like 7 o'clock right now. We're gonna be training at like 8 o'clock or something around there. I want something that's fast digesting. 100 grams of cucumber, just to throw that in. It's basically just water. I've just tried re-implementing some sort of what people see as a vegetable, which is essentially a fruit. And then of course we have some salt to go with it because it's literally 120 degrees here in Las Vegas, 48 degrees if you're one of my Canadian or UK or pretty much anywhere other than the States, fellas. So we're gonna smash this meal down and then we're gonna head to the gym for a leg day, and then we'll get to the meals afterwards. Muy bien.
What should you always do when you finish your set?
Re-rack your weights or make a slave do it like Dan. One or the other. Okay, so I guess you could consider this sort of like meal 2 of the day. It's not really a meal, it's just a shake. But what I've been doing, as I said, is implementing some intra-workout carbs just to keep my calories up throughout the day. I find it a lot easier to get that fuel in. So this is cluster dextrin, just straight up. I said I did 25 grams intro, 25 grams post. And then when I do it with my post workout, I'll do 25 grams of cluster dextrin with 25 grams of whey protein as well, just to get a little bit of nutrition in right after my workout goes. So this is like right in the middle of the workout. We got 2 more exercises to go. And I'm taking that alongside some electrolytes as well because it's so damn hot here in Vegas. It's absolutely ridiculous. The amount of this shit that I go through is just insanity, but it keeps it going. Daniel's gonna notice these fucking like first couple days here. You get like dry mouth, bloody nose, all that shit. So I think I got some leg curls up next. Probably gonna be death, but hopefully this gets me through it.
10737411824. touch your hair. Hands off after we let go. Hands off after we let go. Time is limitless. You are endless. Above us, below. Let go. 10737.
25 grams, another 25 grams of carbs. This is technically still part of meal 2, and then 25 grams of fast digesting protein, aka whey, post-workout. We're about to go to Whole Foods and do our typical grocery haul since I'm out. Daniel's gonna pick up some stuff as well, I think, or we're gonna order it after. Show you guys sort of typically what I get. Probably not gonna be talking a lot in the store because it's gonna be fucking annoying talking in the store. So typical grocery haul on a full day of eating. You guys are gonna see some of the new carb sources, all that different stuff, and then obviously typical protein as well. From Whole Foods. I don't know if it's a weekly grocery haul, but it'll last us for a little bit. There's some foods in here that are for Brayden, Tyler, or whatever. Hefty bill. But I figured I'd break down some of the different foods that I'm having. It is pretty similar to what I was doing even when I was doing carnivore. The only addition obviously is the carbohydrate sources. I haven't really shifted up my protein sources too much. I'll still have like sockeye salmon for the good omega profile. But I have added in, of course, the carbohydrates with the sweet potato primarily. And then underneath everything here, we also have some rice. So I like to get these sockeye salmon fillets just because, or sockeye salmon packets, because they're just so easy. I don't have to prep anything. And especially after my workout, it's an easy source of protein that's not too much fat that will allow me to get that protein in that I need. For my vegetables, I've only been doing zucchini and cucumber, which technically I believe cucumber is a fruit. So another lean source of protein that I'll sometimes do is bison sirloin steaks. They only had one there, so we picked up one of those. 2 bags of jasmine rice. We're gonna do meal 3. This is a little bit later than I typically have it. I normally have it about 40 minutes after my workout, but we had to go get the groceries themselves. We're gonna get cooking. I'm gonna prep this meal up, and then that's gonna be meal 3. So 4 ounces of sockeye salmon. Typically with my meals, I haven't been going so granularly with the calorie value of each individual ingredient. I've been more just like, oh, I'm gonna have 25 grams of lean protein, and then I'll have a certain amount of carbohydrates, and then whatever additional nutrients that fall into it, it's just a caloric range throughout my day. So I'm just making sure that I get enough overall. So here is primarily carbohydrates. Obviously post-workout, nutrient partitioning is a big thing. So your body's primed to absorb whatever nutrients you're putting into it. So if I'm able to put more carbohydrates around my workout, it's beneficial. And then I'll shift my fats till later on in the day. So 135 grams worth of carbohydrates from white rice and sweet potato, 100 grams of cucumber, and then 4 ounces of sockeye salmon, which is fairly lean in itself. So gonna eat this and then on to meal 4. Nadim's gonna be coming over in what, like 30 minutes? 30 minutes or so, and he's gonna be cooking me a gourmet chef meal. The last time we were with Nadim, he was like, man, I wanna get you on my cooking show. And then I told him I eat like basically just, fucker, it's just Nadim. Decline. The last time I was with Nadim, he's like, I wanna get you on my cooking show. And I was like, okay, I eat steak and eggs. Can you make something gourmet with that? And he said, probably, but it'll probably be better if you did something else. So this time I think he's doing like a sweet potato puree, some asparagus, which I haven't implemented into my diet, but I'm gonna try that shit out, and filet mignon, which is bougie AF, which you guys know I always am. So that meal, I'm gonna try to fit it into my macros. He said for his cooking show, he's kind of trying to do like a bodybuilder friendly cooking meal, something along those lines. So it's gonna be 25 grams worth of lean protein with filet mignon. I'm gonna try to get like 115 grams of carbs from the sweet potato. So I'll probably just make more sweet potato on the side and then eat it afterwards or whatever. I'll do like a cup of the vegetables, whatever he makes with the asparagus and stuff, and less fats this meal. Only, actually there'll be about 15 grams of fat. So he's gonna throw some olive oil in and cook it as well. So should be a good meal and should be a good time finally getting to chef it up with Nadim, the Mr. 5-star Michelin star chef. I could just eat rocks, to be honest.
So we got sweet potato. We're gonna do a sweet potato puree.
Perfect.
Filet mignon. We're gonna cut that. We're gonna do like.
Tristyn probably has one of those.
That actually good. Tasty.
Fifth and final actual meal of the day. I'm sure you guys are pretty sick of seeing the same meals over and over again, but as I said, pretty much all my meals consist of similar foods. For this meal, we have 4 ounces of bison sirloin, which is a leaner cut, so I'm gonna have to add some more fats to this meal. It's gonna be 22.5 grams of additional fats, 25 grams of protein from 4 ounces of this bison sirloin, and then I'm gonna have 100 grams of carbs worth of rice, which I believe is 125 grams of jasmine rice. On top of that, I'm gonna throw 7 grams of olive oil in with the rice, and I'm gonna use another teaspoon, which is about 7 to 8 grams of olive oil to cook the zucchini in as well. So this has a little bit more fat in the meal. I'm probably gonna have to add more fat to my last meal of the day just so that I get my additional fats in, but pretty simple meal. I don't feel like showing you guys me eating again, so we'll cut to the last meal of the day. Oh, fuck. There's nuts everywhere. So technically this is the 6th meal of the day. I know it's a little bit silly to call it 6 meals because really it's 4 true meals and then 1 shake, intra-workout shake, and then a little bit of casein, protein, as well as fats to finish off the night. 25 grams worth of casein and then 30 grams worth of fat, which is about 45 grams of walnuts to go with this. And that's gonna be the final meal of the day. I'll add all the calories, the macros, all that different stuff on the screen right here. As you guys can tell, it's a decent amount of food I've been massing for the past 3 months. Technically now, but it's been the past 2 months that I've really been pushing food pretty hard, especially being that my body weight is so low in comparison to a lot of other people. So right now I'm about 14 pounds up from the start of my massing period and I'm feeling good. My training's going well, feeling more full, all that different stuff. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. I know you guys always like to see my nutrition stuff. Training's cool, but people love food, especially people that are dieting. I know it's a thing, and it's a weird thing that all of the fitness community seems to like to watch other people eat while they're dieting and stuff, so you guys are weird for that. But anyways, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Catch you in the next one. Peace.